but I can see how new players would be a little off-put by it. Alright. Here we go. Skipping warm-up. Good luck, have fun. Alright. Ready? Here we go. Good luck, have fun, everyone. Oh, wait, shit. There we go. Alright, here we are. So we have Expo by Dodeka. Let's follow Marius here. Or no, let's follow Shadow here. For the start here. Get a good look at the front of the pack. Got Marius leading, followed by Tubes and Ski Freak. Shadow right behind. Ski Freak getting a little bit of a bad landing there. Let's fall back. Pizzle in about 6th place right here. Dog trailing. Going into this little slowdown section. Now for some jumps. Some light RPG. Oh, alright. Pizzle getting it nice. We have a good little battle here in this main pack. Let's jump up to Dog. Dog trailing Marius. Marius having a great start already. No surprise there from the German driver. Very experienced player. Let's go take a look at Skin's dad, who seems to be getting passed by a lot of players. Must have made an early mistake here at the start. Ooh, losing some speed. Gonna try to go up. There we go. Very nice. And as you can see, we have the skin, which is hurting my eyes to look at. I don't know if the bit rate shows just how crusty that skin looks. But good on Skin TM, Lentillion. Let's take a look. We have a fight between Dog, Ski Freak, and Marius. Ski actually going up into 2nd place. Marius having a 1-second lead out of the first lap, and he goes through with a nice time. Now, how do I get the... I just can't get that out of the way. Whatever. We'll be able to see what lap players are on. We got... Let's go back in the pack. Take a look at Elphalia, who is trying to make this turnover. And, oh, barely doesn't make it. Let's watch one more attempt here. Can Elf make the turnover? Hits the top of the roof. We'll come back to her soon. New player who just joined, Huhin. I don't think he saw the map, so he's learning it right now. But probably has enough time to finish this. We'll check in on him later. In the meantime, we have a little fight between, oh no, Envy is right behind Huhin, so there's a little fight right there. Got Neoterzio, who is trailing behind who is behind, oh no, he just passed Skin TM, who made a mistake, Lentillion. So, a little back of the pack here, sticking together at a nice, clean pace. Let's go up and take a look at Ghost Effect. Only 20 seconds behind, so not doing too poorly here against a proper foe like Marius, who is leading the pack quite substantially. I also like these wheels. Look at those wheels. They got those grooves in them. Looks pretty nice. Pretty cool. Take a look at Avondale, who's trailing both Plaxty and North. Plaxty touching or something, so Avondale goes up. Looking back at North, who has a long gap up to Shadow, who is trailing right behind Velve. So this is a good little battle, and never mind, Shadow makes a mistake and didn't get past, but that does put a little bit of a gap there. Let's go jump up to Tubes, I guess, who's trailing Zerial and passes Zerial actually, so Tubes moving up into 7th place, not bad. Okay, well, that's not a good place to hit. So he goes back down into 9th, I believe. go up and take a look. Troulette, who's trailing Ski Freak, trailing Feger, trailing Dog, trailing Marius. So this is a good little trail of people we have. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 seconds away from each other. So, very good battle here. We have a nice little jump and drop. And let's see how they do going over the turnover. Okay. Wait. There we go. Need to set the server password. I don't think I had one before because of the restart. Anyway. Troulette trailing. These players are pretty good. Seems like they got this down pretty well. Taking all the right lines. Doing a good job of just keeping their distance between one another. So this is a good pack of 5 players who are all really skilled. Who's trailing? Got Zerial. Not that far behind, only 9 seconds, so not a big deficit. Got Pizzle, who's right behind too. Pizzle doing pretty well here. Keeping up with the pace of those front players, despite possibly some small mistakes. So that's always good to see. Pizzle doing pretty well. This third section, I believe, can probably cause the most trouble, in my opinion, as far as time loss, because of some of it being a little bit unintuitive and being a lot of trying to hold on to gears and not grabbing other ones, especially that really long turn, and then you got that pull there that's right in the driving line. But other than that, makes it through nicely. Pizzle going through, entering this RPG section. Very nice. And keeping low. Ooh, Zerial going for an overtake here. Let's go back. Zerial, ooh, clipping us back wheels there. But gets enough speed, goes over the jump just fine. Let's go up. How far behind? Dog is 2 seconds behind Marius, so Marius keeping a nice good lead here. So, Dog catching up just a little bit. We got Feger trailing right behind Dog, going for that really short line. Having a bit of a wonky turn there, but I think it's paid off a little bit. We got Troulette right behind him. Ski Freak a little bit farther down, actually 8 seconds behind Troulette, so that's going to be a little bit of work. And Pizzle trailing right behind Ski. Let's go back in the pack again. We got Shadow following right behind Plaxity for that 11th place position. And also we got North versus Zerial, super close. Against Huhin? No, I think Huhin is a whole lap behind, but Zerial and North, that's a very close battle. Just look at that. Keeping pace with each other, making some slight line adjustments there, but didn't go off. So that's good, good for North. We'll check back in on this one as time goes on. Let's go back again, let's check out where Lentillion is. Lentillion is 3 seconds behind Ghost Effect, but who is behind Lentillion? We got Avondale by 5 seconds. So not terrible. These players are only about a minute down after 4 laps of driving. So not bad. Now, I am not sure what the heck this means, because this is very clearly not in the right order. It looks like it just goes based on how many laps you've beaten, not even like the time, so yeah, I don't know. It's just randomly sorting people by the number of laps. Interesting. Anyway, go back down, take a look at Elf. Elf coming through and finishing up lap number 2, I believe. Going on to lap 3, very nice. Good job for Elf with a time of 4 minutes and some seconds. Very good. Got Huhin back here, trailing behind. And Avondale and Lentillion spreading out a little bit more. Let's go back up near the front. Let's see how they're doing. Feger trailing really close behind Dog. And going into what looks to be lap number 6. Very nice. Now, oh, man, I wish I figured out a way to get rid of that, because that is super annoying. Anyway, won't mess with that now, because don't want to take any risk with that crashing the server again. Got Dog, Feger really close here. Marius is doing a good job keeping a very good pace, but I think it's very possible that someone will pass him, because there's a lot of time left in this race, so nothing to worry about here. So now, let's go down. Got Pizzle versus Tubes. Both almost at exactly the same time at that checkpoint. Very nice. Doing a nice turn here. Good jump, yep. Very nice. Both of them passing Elf. Unfortunate for her. Tubes going flying, Pizzle going for that inside line, and he's gonna pass Tubes very nicely. Let's go back and take a look. Yeah, Tubes is very far behind now because of that big jump that he had. And Ski Freak, wait, did Ski Freak? No, Ski Freak didn't fall that far down behind. He was already behind by quite a few seconds. Take a look at Trulette again. Kind of on his own here. He's still a little bit behind Feger. Okay, I was gonna say he had a chance to catch up, but now it's looking like he's really on his own. But if he relaxes and doesn't make any more mistakes, I think he should be fine. Got Zerial. Is driving on his own, it looks like. Got North 4 seconds behind him as they go into this full speed right-hander. But it looks like, yeah, North will have to put in a lot of work to catch up to Zerial, unless he makes a mistake. Let's watch Valve for a second here. Valve getting the gear down there, but kind of hard to avoid unless you get a really good entry. The 156 lap, not bad. Very good. Very nice. We got Psh. Huey's passing. Let's go back. Valve only 2 seconds behind Pizzle. It looks like Pizzle might have made a mistake. So, yeah, that's gonna be good for Valve if he can catch back up. Let's take a look at Plaxity again. Plaxity trying to catch up here to Shadow. Only about a 2-second time deficit. Maybe even a little less. Not too bad. Plaxity definitely has the opportunity here to still pass Shadow. Goes nice and high. Dips down low. Very clean turn there. All right, not bad. Let's see how he does the RPG section here. Goes for it nice and safe. What the heck just happened there? I saw Psh just go around the checkpoint. I hope he still got it. But let's take a look from Shish's perspective. Shish trying to keep pace here. Actually driving at not too bad of a pace compared to Shadow, even though he is what I would guess to be about a full lap behind. Not doing too bad. Actually getting a little bit better exit speed there than Shadow, so Shish is not bad at all. Okay, well, I think maybe he didn't warm up enough on this map. Take a look at Elf again. Trying to avoid that that penalty. Getting some penalty here. Yep, going back. Not bad. Barely making that jump. Oh, we got Dog up there. Let's take a look at Dog for a second. Is Dog only 1.6 seconds behind? So Dog is catching up to Marius. Looked like he had a lot of speed. Looks like he's taking way more risks than Marius as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they're, you know, in contact with each other, maybe through Discord or something, or TeamSpeak, discussing this race. Marius going for a much higher line there. Let's see how this pays off. 1.4 deficit goes down to a 1.3. So Dog is driving better lines than Marius right now. Going back up a little bit. So both these players are both driving at about the same pace, I'd say. I want to see, what does a time look like from these top players? What does a time look like here? We got a 1:53. Very good time from Dog. So yeah, 1:53. That's not bad at all. Let's go back in the pack. Take a look at Huhin. See how Huhin is doing. Going for a nice little turn there. Going wide. Gonna get enough speed for this jump, indeed. Going out, hitting the sign, but staying on the track, so that's good. Very good. Getting a bad gear there, but can't blame him, given he hit the sign before. Problem is then you're gonna have a slow crawl up that dirt hill, so you want to be in the right gear when you get through there. But Huhin is still going, pushing through, and catching up to Pashisha a little bit, maybe. We'll see that in the future. Actually, I want to jump up to Avondale right now, who's not that far behind Neoterzio. This is still a real battle here. Both about 1:45 down from first, but having their own little fight for 15th place. So hopefully they'll be able to get through and finish this map. Looking forward to seeing that. Very nice turn. Marius now passing Avondale. Let's see if we'll see Dog catching up. Got Avondale going for a wider drift there. Not risking anything, just playing it safe. And there's Dog. Dog now passing, and let's see, what is that difference right there? 1.58. Down to Feger, we got 4.71. So Feger is probably relaxing here, knowing that he could catch up to them, but it would require a lot of risk, and maybe that's not worth it, because at this point in the race, you know, it's still early. Those players can make their mistakes up ahead, so potentially just driving your own pace and relaxing could be the way to go about it. Ooh, never mind. Going a little bit too inside there. Probably thought he would get a lift off with his front wheels over that little transition, but got way more grip than expected, so that's gonna hurt a little bit. Let's drop down to Troulette. Does he catch up? A little bit. Down only 5 seconds from Feger, so that's gonna be good for him. And Ski Freak is still keeping in this race in 5th place, so good on Ski Freak. Doing very nice. Keeping that gear. Going for an outside pole approach. And still keeps the gear somehow. I'm impressed. I thought he would lose it for sure, but no, he managed to make that line work, so good on Ski Freak. Jump down to Pizzle. Actually, let's look. So Tubes is right ahead of him by only about 6 seconds. That is quite a bit of time to catch up. But I believe he can do it. Just have to drive nice and smooth here. Pizzle doing really nice lines over the RPG section. As I said, I expected him to do well, and he is doing pretty well with it. I want to see what his lines look like on the full speed part here. So going very inside, getting a bit of a lift off there. That's fine. Going low into an entry, exiting smoothly, going wide, getting a nice little SD, canceling it late. Yep. That's a very nice approach from Pizzle. Going a little wider there than I think he would want to do, though, because even though that makes the line better, you are on penalty grass for longer, and I've seen a lot of players in the front trying to avoid that. But hey, if it works for Pizzle, it works for him. Let's take a look down at North. Do we have any good battles here? Got Plaxity, 15 seconds down. Shadow, another 10 seconds down. We got Lentillion, another 11 seconds down. 8 seconds for Ghost Effect. Neoterzio's almost half a minute down. Avondale is 8 seconds down in this dirt section. Got Pashish, who is, I'm guessing, disconnected? Oh, he seems to just be spectating, I guess, now. Well, that's respectable. So now we got Huhin, who is down 40 seconds. And Elf, who is down 11 minutes. So, coming up on 8 minutes behind Huhin, but you know what? She's playing the race, so good luck, Ellie. Alright, let's go back up. Let's take a look. Where is a good battle? Up in front with Dog. Gone back down to being 2.2 seconds, so we saw before he was kind of closing that gap for a little bit, but seems to have lost a little over half a second since we last checked in on him. That's alright. He is on lap number 11 with Marius, so they're about halfway through this race. And they have a good chance here to have some time to wrap this up. So Dog shouldn't feel too bad about this. Still has a very good chance to beat Marius. Plenty of time, about 20, 25 more minutes. So good luck to Dog. Let's take a look back. Pizzle, 4 seconds down from Tubes. This is what we expected. Let's just take a look at Feger. Feger possibly having a somewhat of a boring race here, because that third place spot is very relaxing. Very nice, I'm sure. See Pishish left, so that's unfortunate. But I kind of expected him to, given he maybe accidentally respawned or gave up and didn't realize. So it's unfortunate, but hey, he played for the first half, so good on him. Actually, now that we're looking at Feger, I didn't realize Trulette is actually pretty close, so Feger can't get too comfortable if he wants to keep that podium spot. Trulette is a good player. Nice. Player on New World team. You have to go now? Alright, I'll see you, Ski. Thanks for playing, though. You were doing good. Whatever place you were in for a while. 7th now. It's unfortunate. But hey, thanks for playing, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the map. Got Valve rocking this very nice skin. I don't know what it is. I forget. Is that like Finland? Norway? I don't know. Some flag. Valve's brother made it? Oh, very nice. So how many players do we have left? We have, I think 17 of them. Elf still has a while to go before she'll pass Huhin. See how she does this RPG section. She's doing alright. She's able to make it through, so... Oh, never mind. So Huhin also disconnecting. Now, Avondale is in our second to last place, I guess. But it's still a pretty close fight between him and Neoterzio. Only 10-second difference, so I don't think it's really decided yet who's gonna come in at 15th place. Avondale finishing with, how long is this lap? 2:08, 2:07. So not too bad. Let's go back up. Dog, 1.96 seconds down from Marius. Very nice to see. We're gonna have to keep a close look on this because I really hope that this battle persists for the rest of the race because they are in hot pursuit. Dog keeping a good pace against Marius, keeping the pressure on him and making sure he does not let off at all. I believe they're on lap 13, so more than halfway through this race now. Let's go back, take a look. Zerial passing someone. Was that Valve? That was. Okay, finally, look at this. We got a nice little battle for 7th place here. between Zerial and Valve. Nice turn here. Zerial making a mistake, having to go for that safe route. Doesn't lose too much time on Valve, so making that jump, making another jump, doing well. Yep, landing it. Very good. Ooh, very tight corner there. I thought it was actually going to hit. So very nice turn. Staying in that loop way longer than Valve. Excuse me. Potentially going to have more speed coming out of this. Not sure. Zerial going for the drift. Very nice. Valve staying ahead though. Very consistently though. So let's take a look back here. Tubes passing Elf. Pizzle 5 seconds down from Tubes. Kind of in a comfortable position. And then he's 15 seconds ahead of Valve, so Pizzle probably guaranteeing that 6th place position at least, as long as he doesn't make any major mistakes from here on out. Avondale making a little bit of a mistake in the back. That's what happened there. Let's go with Neoterzio. How far is Avondale down from Neoterzio? Not too far down, only about 16 seconds, so you can catch this up. It's not that long in the scope of this map. Zerial passing Avondale here. I believe I heard Avondale release off the gas for a second, so I'm gonna guess he noticed that he was about to drop that gear, or not drop the gear, but go up a gear, I think. They're in a poor spot. North might be in a battle here with Zerial, yeah. So now we have 3 players. 3 players, North, Zerial, and Valve, all in pretty close proximity, especially North and Zerial here. Let's see if he'll be able to pass him or gain a little bit of time in this next little section. Cuts it closer. Keeps a little bit more speed potentially. Ooh, keeps more speed there. North getting it right ahead of Valve here. This is actually a pretty good battle now. Wait, not Valve, Zerial. Valve is getting in relative proximity to them, so. Let's see, what are these times looking like for these players? I know that we saw 153 from, that was 157.15, not bad. Let's take a look at Dog and Marius. Marius still ahead of Dog by 2.6 seconds, so not really closing in here. Ooh, Troulette, just as I said before, Feger can't get too comfortable because now Troulette is passing him and giving him something to worry about. So this is not a complete domination by the Germans in the front of the pack. Troulette now breaking it up with some Frenchy status. Race is going very good. Seems like we have a pretty high level here at the front. These players are fast, getting much faster times than I was having when I was testing out this map. Troulette making a mistake and now Feger taking over again. So now that deficit, I believe Dog and Marius have their 1-2 completely in the bag here. Probably totally safe. Let's take a look. Dog right here, passing Mr. Skin TM. And also passing Elf. Marius in a nice lead. Man, keep yawning. I swear, the race isn't boring, I'm just tired. Anyway. I haven't even spectated Marius that much, I'll be honest. Because mostly just go to Dog to see where that deficit is. But I'd like to see some of his approach here. It doesn't even look like Marius is, you know, trying too hard. It seems like he might just be relaxing as he drives this. Because I'm not seeing any major push from him. Also, I never even noticed his skin has the little TM United blocks on the back of it that spell out Marius instead of United. Marius in second. No, sorry. Marius is in first. Dog is in second, very close behind Marius. This has been the way it's been going the entire race. Dog being about 1 to 2 seconds behind Marius the entire race. Probably desperately wants to find any opening he can to pass. Why does it keep saying second? This is just broken. Ever since the new game update, servers changed, and the people at Evo didn't have time to remove this thing or whatever this is, I don't think. So it's kind of unfortunate, but the actual ranking is right here. So we got Feger in third. Let's see, how far is Trulette down? Trulette down 6 more seconds than he was before, so giving Feger a lot of breathing room there. Going into, what is this, lap number 17 now. So, I do believe these players have a good, ooh, Trulette getting a weird turn there. Seems like it went too far inside. So now down 7 seconds. Go back to Pizzle. Pizzle up into 5th. Wait, hold on. With Tubes right behind. So I was saying before, Pizzle had a shot at 5th place. So looks like he actually could do it. Just has to stay ahead of Tubes. But Tubes is a decent opponent, so I don't believe this will be easy for him. He'll just have to relax, try to keep it ahead. Tubes going for a different line from Pizzle there. Pizzle going over the penalty grass, or penalty dirt. So it looks like he's fine. Tubes maybe catching up a little bit, it seems like. Oh yeah, especially right there, especially right there. Oh, Tubes. But again, Tubes, every time I spectate him, he goes really high with his jump there and then loses like a whole second. So I don't know if he's just not getting that section consistently or if he thinks that that's a good line. Probably doesn't think that's a good line. I would assume that. He's a good enough driver to know that, but I guess making that jump is pretty difficult to do consistently. Anyway. Ooh, Zerial leaving. That kind of sucks. So that Zerial, Valve, and North battle is now completely gone. At least we still have North and Valve in this battle, but it's kind of unfortunate. Would have been nice. They had someone else to kind of look forward to try to catch up. Now they're kind of just back down to just those two as their little battle. But it's kind of nice, you know, we have a bunch of groups of 2s. Well, not really with Trulette and Feger anymore, I guess. But we did before. Dog being 3.5 seconds down now. That's not good. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be very difficult to catch up. Yeah. Let's go back down, take a look at Avondale. Avondale's really close, actually. Hold on, only 6 seconds behind Neoterzio, so this battle is still going on between Neoterzio and Avondale. Glad to see it happening. I know, Elf is mauling in the chat. I forgot to turn off chat, because I know some people don't like it when chat is going during a race, but whatever. We'll do that for next race, I guess. We got Ghost Effect. I don't think I've spectated him at all this entire race. I'm doing kind of a disservice to him, I guess. Barely have been looking at Plaxty either. This is kind of that group that's not quite at the end, but not quite near the front or middle, so I'll have to take a look. About 12-second deficit to Shadow. Getting passed by Tubes here. Probably will get passed by Pizzle in a second as well. Ghost Effect going not bad. Not bad at all. A little bit of a wide drift, but looks like he's fine. I want to look actually, that Pizzle versus Tubes battle. Okay, he's not that far down. 4 seconds. Pizzle just has to make up 4 seconds to catch up to Tubes and get that 5th place position again, which isn't terrible. It's a little hard, but it's not terrible. Now we're going into lap 19, so we are getting close to the end here. I think we extended it just a little bit to 25 laps instead of 22. Maybe I should have kept it at 22, but oops, my mistake. Got Dog 4.1 seconds behind Marius. Not really good for that player, but he still has some time to catch up. I was really thinking he would, Marius would make some sort of mistake, but it seems like if he has made a mistake, then Dog has just done the same thing, so. Because these players are still in that same relative position to each other this entire race. Let's take a look at Plaxity. Plaxity is, yeah, pretty much driving his own race right now. Can take it very, very casual, being a whole 40 seconds behind Valve, but also being something like 30 seconds ahead of Lentilian. Okay. Ooh, nice. Didn't even have to respawn. Getting passed by Marius. We'll see him get passed by Dog here in just a second. Or not. I guess not. Yeah, so Dog really has quite a bit of a deficit to make up here to pass Marius. So maybe Marius will end up winning this one. But we don't know yet. Still have 5 more laps for those top players, I believe. Looks like he's in a 21st lap? Yeah. I don't know. I wish I could see. No. They're on the 20th lap. They have about 6 more laps to go. So we're not quite at the end here. Still have time. Let's take a look. We got Lentilian. And I believe, I don't know what this stands for. Is this like relative time on the lap or what? Their last checkpoint? I guess. Anyway, Lentilian. Now, 30-ish seconds behind Plaxity. Rocking the skin TM still. Beautiful. Going over this section. Watch him do the loop, see how he does the approach. It's kind of an interesting section for me because I don't know what the fastest way is. Oh, that looked good. That looked clean. That looked like a proper good approach. Let's see the SD. Goes for a lift off, but does get the SD, I believe, so hey, good on him. Rocking that 10th place. Let's go back down, see Shadow. 10 seconds behind Lentilian, so Lentilian isn't safe from getting knocked out of that position. Ghost Effect is about 23 seconds down from Shadow, so I would say he probably has a little bit of work to do here, especially in the span of 5 or 6 laps. Now let's go back down again. Where is Elf? She has to pass 3 players still who have disconnected. She has 22 minutes deficit. Don't know how we'll handle that. She has 20 minutes to finish driving, and she's on lap 9, so I don't think she'll be able to finish, but we'll see just how far she gets. Struggling to make that jump, that looping. Got Avondale. 4, man, that is a big deficit. So only about 20 seconds, 22 seconds behind Neoterzio. Not terrible. But between Neoterzio and Ghost Effect, we have a full minute gap. So I think Neoterzio has no chance of getting out of that 13th position. It would require really fast driving from here on out. Elf chatting in the middle of her own race, okay. That's on her. Oh, and she goes flying off to the side as we speak. Let's jump back up. Let's look at Dog. What lap are they on? They are on lap number 21, finishing it off. Dog catching up a little bit, back down to just under 4 seconds deficit. 3.77. This is time to push Dog. If Dog wants to win this, he is going to have to drive some really clean lines from here on out, and it looks like he's doing it. It looks like he's pushing just a little bit more than Marius is. It's going to require a lot of work, but he's a fast enough driver to where it could happen. That wasn't that great, though. I'm thinking he's going to lose time there. Maybe not. No, that was all right then. 3.87. We'll have to check in on this soon. Fagir and Trulette. Still not a close battle. Trulette probably sticking to that 4th place position. Unless Tubes has something to say about it. Actually, Tubes only 8 seconds down, so you know what? He could make a difference here and really make something happen. Ooh, but he makes a little bit of a touch there. And Pizzle has an opportunity to catch up. Pizzle in that 6th place position, still a very real chance of getting 5th. Just has to push a little bit harder. Nice turn. Going up the hill, going down the dirt hill. Keeping the gear, very nice. Very nicely executed. Pizzle driving very smooth through this section. He goes wide here, but that means that he gets to go very inside. I like that line. I want to say that that's the ideal line there. CP not respondable? Trust me, it's respondable. Fagir typing in the middle of the race. Why? Losing 5 seconds with that, but I think he feels fine. Fagir typing in the middle of the race, risking it all, but he stays ahead of Trulette, who's now only 9 seconds down. Let's take a look. Plaxty, Velve and North. This battle was going on for a while, but it seems like they're about a 10-second difference now, so that battle is kind of gone, at least for now. Let's see, Ghost Effect, still on his own. Shadow right behind Lentillion. Lentillion keeping a good pace here. Staying ahead of Shadow. Shadow, ooh, getting a little bit of a bump, but he's fine. Touching. But you know what? He's doing good. He made it through. Only 6 seconds behind Lentillion. Not bad. Still has a real chance of catching up. Neoterzio and Tubes. I think all these players are on different laps, though. We got Shadow on a different lap from Neoterzio. And up there, Tubes is on a different lap from both of them, so kind of interesting. They're all together. Neoterzio. Oops. Yep, there we go. 13. Whoa! Shadow going for a flip. I don't know if you saw that. Pizzle still trying to keep up. Them both passing Elf, who's making a lot of mistakes here, it seems like. Got Avondale. Only 5 seconds behind Neoterzio, so Avondale not guaranteed to get that 14th place yet. Could get 13th, but he's gonna have to push. Not many laps left. He's on number 21, so only like 5 or 4 laps. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the front. let's work our way back up. We got Pizzle versus Tubes. 9-second difference, so it seems like Pizzle must have made a mistake somewhere in the full speed section. Trulette versus Feger. Trulette very far behind Feger. Feger actually catching up just a little bit, it seems like, so must have been a mistake. Dog, only 2 seconds, 1.6 seconds, 1.5. Dog is risking it all now. 1.3. This is what we're gonna have to watch. This is gonna be a close battle, I'm sure of it. 1.2. 1.2 again. Got Dog going through this section. We have Marius going up, taking a very tight line there. Maybe it wasn't that great though, because Marius has a different approach. Let's see, how's the time gonna be out of this? 1.2 seconds down to 1.1. Dog going for the SD. Going for a second SD as he goes over that, but it looks like it might have been a drift instead of an SD. Down to 1.1 seconds. This is getting a lot closer now. In just the span of this one lap, Dog seems to have caught up almost a second. And after this, they're going to have only a single lap left. So we will see, how is this going to pan out for these players? Will they be able to pass each other and get into the finish? Let's see now. Dog getting kind of a wonky turn there, but maybe catching up a little bit to Marius, it seems like. So now Dog, in the final lap, has to make up 1.1 seconds on Marius. Can he do it? Both of them passing Elf here. Marius might be choking a little bit under the pressure, might be slowing down here a little bit, trying to play it safer, knowing that he has the lead. And all he has to do is just drive a decent lap here with no real mistakes, and he will win against Dog. Dog now, 1.09 seconds, 1.06. Dog really just has to push here and try to pass Marius as much as he can. Dog now going for that inside line, 0.9 down from Marius. Dog is so close now with just half of the lap left to go. Can they do it? One more minute of driving, 0.8, 0.92. It's all gonna come down to how well do they do the full speed and the tech section. Dog going for a little bit higher, probably gonna lose some time there is my guess, but he's going for a little bit lower there. 0.85. Will he get a good SD? It looks like a very long held SD. He's gonna have more speed here going into this turn. 0.7 at this pace. He's not gonna catch up to Marius. 0.69, nice. Let's see. Marius just has to hold out for a little while longer. Just a few more turns and Marius has this victory in his hands. He is so close now, 0.67. This is just a one more turn and Marius is going to take it. Marius wins this edition of Nixotica's Endurance Race Expo by Dodeka. GG. Now let's go down. Take a look. Very nice race between Dog and Marius. That's the closest one I think we've ever had in the ending. Dog was risking it all at the very last lap. Like Marius has said, that was a sick pace. So Trulette is likely not going to catch up to Feger, so we'll watch him come through with a 48.06 with a 1:53 finishing lap. Very nice. Trulette here on 4th place. Guaranteed to get this 4th place. So we'll see. Will Trulette get it? He will, with a 1:56 finishing lap. Going back down, let's see who is going to win this. Tubes versus Pizzle. They're actually inside of each other. Who gets the better last turn? It's going to be Tubes. And then Pizzle makes a mistake at the very end. Oh my god. What an ending. Right as I spectate them, they're inside of each other. But Tubes barely beats out Pizzle in the end. Pizzle giving up a little bit in that end. We got North, who's well ahead of Valve, taking that 7th place. Let's see, Plaxity very far down from Valve, so Valve can rest easy with this 8th place. What a crazy ending from these players. Crazy, crazy. Elf taking that 8th place. Plaxty, let's see, is he trailed by Lentillion? It doesn't seem like it. Are there any other close battles here? Kind of between Shadow and Ghost Effect. We'll see that soon. Take a look down at Plaxty. Watch him as he finishes here. Plaxty here. Going through the full speed section. Nice little SD. I think every player understood that they were supposed to do an SD in that part, so it's nice to see. Ooh, oh, ouch, okay. Not great turn there, and not a good respawn either. Has to release a little bit. Oh man, Lentillion actually catching up to him. Wait, hold on a second. Let's see. Lentillion almost catching up to Plaxty after all those respawns. But I don't think it's going to be a big enough mistake from Plaxty. So Plaxty will keep that 9th place, it looks like, unless... Plaxty respawning and getting past Lentillion in the end! What is this? Lentillion taking 9th and Plaxty getting knocked down into 10th. Wow. Jesus. Yo, what's up, Plaxty? Nice ending. Now we got Shadow versus Ghost Effect. Looks like Shadow's gonna have a safe lead here, though. You're drunk? That would explain that ending. I feel like doing this race while drunk is not the most fun thing, but hey, whatever you want. Shadow coming in 11th. Ghost Effect gonna be coming in 12th here. Now, finally, we have Neoterzio versus Avondale. Neoterzio about 2 minutes behind, so it looks like they're just starting their final lap here, if I'm not mistaken. Many lag spikes, yeah, that's a known problem. It's pretty annoying that the servers do that in this game now. We tried to make the server as limited as possible in like the stuff that it does, but yeah. No. It's not the map, it's not your PC, it's just server hosting is for some reason. Lapse mode is very laggy. It's just annoying how that works. But anyway, take a look at Neoterzio, who is behind Avondale. Avondale probably gonna take this 13th place. Build a text section? Hey, there is a text section. Look at this. This is the text section. Also, I want you to keep in mind, Dodeka is a tech main. He's the maker of this map, and he mains tech, so you'll have to take it up with him and his tech mapping abilities, I guess. Avondale coming in 13th place, and Ghost Effect. Or no, wait, no. Neoterzio is going to come in 14th. And now we have Elf. Doesn't mean it's not tech. Yeah, I mean, the whole map is really easy in general. Look, I will make, if there is a way to somehow make A, the servers be less laggy, and B, implement the endurance script or the enduro script, then I will very much make or try to get some better maps, and I'm gonna host like a real season of the endurance race. That was the original intent, but enduro mode doesn't exist and the servers are too laggy for me to want to make it official. That's why I just do NDC as the only actual prize pool real competition. So we will watch Elf here until she gets done. But I'm gonna do some stuff on the side. I'm gonna make the announcement because I gotta get going and driving real soon. So I'm gonna put this right on the side and start making my announcement. Anyway, oh wait, hold on, this like almost perfectly fits. Yes, very good. Okay. Let's copy. Elf doing a good job, I know. More people would be a nightmare. Yeah, it's... I don't know. The endurance race is entirely just for fun. It's fun to be able to cast something, basically, and give viewers something to do. So... it's kind of like LARPing as an actual competition because, like, the servers are just so bad that we can't have an actual competition. The only reason why TMGL works is because it's 6 laps with 16 players. If it was any more laps, it would break even with 16 players because we didn't even have 16 players and the server is extremely laggy. So, yeah. Dodeka edition. Alright. Let's see. Anyway, let's just recap. So, what? Please. What the heck? Why is it not letting me? Oh. In first place, we had Marius, followed by Dog, by only half a second, I think, or whatever. Very close. Followed by Fegir, Trulette, Tubes, Pizzle in 6th, North in 7th, Velve, Lentillion, Plaxty, Shadow, Ghost Effect, Avondale, Neoterzio, and finally, we have Elf. There you go. That is your order. Alright. Minor lag spikes, but that was to be expected, unfortunately. Yo, Marius. GG, man. That was a crazy fight between you and Dog. Thanks for playing in it. I appreciate. Currently, we are not really doing much. I actually have to like leave right after this. I'll try to get the VOD up as quick as I can because I do need to be out of here as soon as possible. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, got 4 minutes left. I wonder if Elf is enjoying being the spotlight right now. Probably not. All right, posting the results right now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the map. It was very fun to host the event. So who do we got here? We got Bro, please. There we go. We have Marius, dog, a figure. Marius 89. Number 2 is dog. Number 3 is figure. Number 4, we got Troulette, tubes, and Pizzle. Without ice keeps the flow very easy, of course, but yeah, good map. Yeah, it was a pretty good map. Dodeka always makes good stuff. Full tech map next time. Look, I will look into hosting an actual event that's not just a dirt race. But I don't want to get too busy hosting too many events, you know. But if eventually the endurance race just ends up being like total shit show, servers get worse, then I'll replace it with something else. How about that? Well, you could build the map yourself, figure, but I don't think you'd be allowed to drive on it, so that's a problem. North, Valve, and Lentillion. A full speed non-respawnable? You know, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure the only full speed section, like real full speed section that's ever been in a TMGL map was actually made by Dodeka, the creator of this map. Plaxity, Shadow, Ghost Effect. Now, we got Avondale, Neoterzio, and then Elphalia. How do you spell Avondale? Is it capital D? No, it's not. And we got Elf, of course. Zerial is still ahead of Elf. Yeah, didn't he leave a while ago? He left like half an hour ago. Endurance race was KO after 10 checkpoints behind 1 second of leader. Yeah, well, the Enduro format is based on a KO system, and I wanted to integrate that into like a season finale. But yeah. That doesn't exist in this game, first of all, and I'm not gonna waste my time programming it. I mean, maybe I will, but I don't think I would because the servers just aren't stable enough. It probably wouldn't be able to handle it. But look up Professional Enduro Cup because someone made it. It was a custom script. But anyway,